Let's get started here. Hopefully the sound is working. I don't really hear anything, to be honest. It's a little bit odd. Now, it could be an issue with this game. I did have some problems getting this running properly on my PC. Because I'm using Linux, it often has a little bit of weird issues. I did make this character previously, but I don't hear any sounds from the game, which is unfortunate. But I'm not sure what would be causing that, honestly. Yeah, it's too bad if there's no sound, because the music here is really good. Let me try turning it off and on again, and then I'll see if we can see if it'll be any better. Let me exit the game and see if I can get the sound working. Because it's very odd that it won't start up. To be honest, if it doesn't work for the sound, I may just have to forget about it because I don't really have time to fix it, which is, again, it's a little bit too bad. But yeah, I don't hear any sound right now, unfortunately. You know, the sound is on, so it's a little bit odd that it doesn't work, but we'll see here. My sound is on too. Oh, well, I think we may just have to start without it, because that's too bad, but I don't know if I can have time to actually make it work, honestly. I can see one thing before we begin, and then we can get started. Here, let me try one thing in case it's not working here, because I don't hear anything. I'm going to see if it's my output, and then if it doesn't work, I think we'll just get started, because it's just a little bit annoying that it doesn't do that. It's too bad. I'm not sure, to be honest. Seems like everything's working fine. Having no problems. Oh, well, I think we'll just have to get started, honestly, because I don't see much that works. Here, let me try one last thing instead. I'm going to shut this game down and see if something else can work. It could be an issue with the scaling. To be honest, I don't know. I see some different ideas that people have why it might not work. I'll shut it down one more time and get started, and if it doesn't work out, then I think I'll just have to play it without any sound on, to be honest. Unfortunately, but I'll put some kind of music on or something in the background. Just a little bit sad because I do like the Fallout 2 music. Last night when I was trying to get this working, I wasn't playing with the sound on, so maybe that's why it sounded a little bit differently. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this will be better. It's still the same. Oh well, I think we'll just have to play it without sound, honestly, which is too bad. But I'll put something else on in the meantime, and I guess that'll be okay. So it's a little bit sad that I can't have any sound, but, you know, not much else I could really do about it. Here, let's do something else here very quickly. So again, too bad I can't have the dynamic sound. I'm not sure what the issue is, honestly, because it took me a while to get the resolution patches working for this. Fallout 1 and 2 are really difficult to get working, unlike a lot of modern systems. And I always have problems. Whenever I want to open up Fallout 2 again and get things running, it always is like a pain in the ass to get it working. I'm pretty familiar with what to do, at least to get it running on Linux and running on like a modern computer, but I really don't know what the sound bug is. There's always some weird little thing. So we'll just get started. I'll talk about my character build first. So I went with a kind of a meme build, very high luck, very high agility, pretty high intelligence and strength, and basically perception, endurance, and charisma are all like terrible. Endurance is like bad, but not like awful as like charisma is. I feel like going below 3 endurance is like asking for trouble. My hit points are already really low, and I'm going to be a melee fighter, so it's going to be a little bit tough running into melee and punching people. I'm going for a hand-to-hand sort of setup with getting a lot of crits and basically blowing people up with Jinxed and Bloody Mess. So let's get started here. I'll try to go through the intro very quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time hanging around. Again, I really hate that I can't have the sound for this, because I do like the sound effects for Fallout 2. I really don't know what the issue is. Maybe if some of you guys have an idea if you've had this kind of bug before. I just put some generic kind of Fallout atmospheric music in the background, which is okay, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, let's end the turn. Now, with Jinx, the way it works, because I have very high luck, I shouldn't have too many critical misses. Basically, the way it works is it turns every single normal miss into a critical miss. So when I would normally just miss something, right? Miss like my shot, I will critically miss if I'm using Jinxed. I can't remember if there's things around here. I know there's some chests and stuff. I don't really want to run around here too much. I just kind of want to get out of here. I know you can get some extra XP by hanging around in here, but I don't really care that much. I kind of forget where the chests are, but let's just get out of here. Okay, let's pick this. Now for my tag skills, I went with hand-to-hand for my main kind of fighting skill. Doctor, because I expect I may have some broken limbs. The way Jinxed works is when you miss, you will, like I said, you will have a critical miss. But specifically for hand-to-hand or melee fighting, usually the miss you're going to have is something like a broken limb. My perception is really low, so I'm going to hit probably a lot of these little pressure plates here. Okay, lucky I didn't really get hit by anything. Now, at least with 9 agility, I can punch these, oh, target out of range. I can punch these ants at least 3 times per turn on average, which is good. That means I can really make the most of my turns as much as possible. I could go 10 agility, but I feel like in my case, that'll be a little bit wasted. I feel like 10 is better for if you're using some kind of guns, because some guns will use 5 AP per hit, which is a little bit better. For hand-to-hand, you're either going to be using 3, or I think for the punch, the kick, it's 4. So you're only ever going to be able to do 3 punches or 2 kicks per turn. It doesn't matter if you have 10 AP. But there are some guns that are 5 AP, so that means you can get 2 shots per turn. And my HP is going to be super low. My strength and everything is pretty good, so it should make up for that. But we'll see how well things go. My charisma is also terrible, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to pick up any companions, to be honest. was highly influential to my childhood for good or for ill. To be honest, when it comes to Fallout, the first Fallout I played was Fallout 3. I never played these games when I was young. I mean, I did play some PC RPGs, but like these were a little bit too ahead of my time, so I never really played them that much, at least when I was younger. I only really started playing these, I think, maybe when I was like in high school or university. I started playing a lot of older kind of RPGs and stuff. Let's set up the bomb. So yeah, like I said, I apologize for the sound not working. This sound is just some soundtrack I'm playing. I should mention that in the chat in case people ask why the sound is weird. So I'll just mention that in case people ask why the sound is weird. I'm just playing the soundtrack basically from YouTube. So I'm not actually having the game sound. I don't know what the issue is with the game sound. It just, for some reason, it's not working. Where's that chest? I guess it's not there. Let's go over here. I just want to get out of this dungeon. We don't need to worry too much about it. But I'm having some weird issue, some weird bug with the sound, and I didn't notice it last night when I was getting this running. I spent most of the time trying to get just the resolution working because I was having so many issues with the resolution being bugged out, and for some reason being stuck in like windowed mode and all this like dumb stuff. But I got that working finally, and then I didn't realize the sound didn't work because I was playing it without, you know, headphones on or anything, so it was quiet anyways. I didn't really notice. And so it's a little bit funny, but yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to fix it, especially now. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like there's any voice dialogue much. There's just the talking heads sometimes. But it's not like this is a super game where you need to hear a lot of stuff anyways. Let's see this guy. I'll see if I can talk him down. My speech skill's not great. Okay, so I can talk him down. You don't need much of a speech skill to deal with him, to be honest. I think all these things in the tutorial dungeon, they all require like such a low level of skill that you can usually deal with them like really easily. I think unless your stats are absolutely garbage, then maybe you can't manage that. So I'm not going to spend too much time in Arroyo. I'll try to do some of the early quests. Because there are a few useful ones that would be good to do. For example, there's a few that give some bonuses for your stats. Okay, let's get around here. Okay, let's just turn the... Okay, am I still stuck in the combat turn? Oh no, I need to turn it off, that's right. Okay, let's talk to this guy. We'll get this mission so we can get some of the healing powder. Okay, so we'll quickly deal with this. We'll go deal with the other missions. There's the mission of collecting the different weeds and stuff in the other area, just outside of this place. Now my perception is really low, so most likely my sequence is going to be pretty bad too. But I should be able to hit this almost every time because my skill's just really good. So you can see he critically missed and took a big hit of damage. So for any kind of melee fighter, critically missing is bad, but it's not like awful. I think the worst thing that can happen is you break a limb, which is why I took Doctor in case one of my limbs like snaps while I'm punching something. But for any kind of gun user, it could be way, way worse. Like they could explode or something. A lot of really bad things can happen if you're using a gun. I should be able to clear up these early enemies really easily because my hand-to-hand skill is quite good. Ooh, missing a lot. I don't want to miss too much because I might critically miss. And if I critically miss, I'm probably going to break my arm or something. Alright, there we go. So kill these things. That's good. We'll have to rest a little bit and heal up. Okay, so we can get some healing powder. We have to go save this guy's dog. We'll do that very quickly as well. Go talk to this guy. I'll try to go through these early quests very, very quickly. Let me just, like, rest a little bit, though. At least still I can heal up a little bit. Alright, let's see about my stats and stuff. We can level up a little bit. Now, I could level up unarmed a little bit more. You are going to get a lot of bonuses for unarmed pretty soon. So I don't know if I'm going to put that many points into it. I think I'm going to put points in a few extra things. For example, my speech. Let's invest a little bit more in that. I think also put some points into lockpick. Lockpick is always really useful. And maybe repair. I wonder if my repair skill is good enough. Also put some points in gambling. My gambling is really high just from my natural luck skill. So I should go to Reno and just start gambling. I'll make a lot of money very quickly. I think I'm going to put the points into lockpick though, because that is pretty good. Science might also be good too. Let's just do one more in speech. Okay, that's good. So you know what? I'm going to dump my lockpick a little bit. I want to get my speech up to 40 at least. There we go. Okay, that's good. So that'll be pretty good. My speech should make up a little bit for my awful charisma. I hope so, at least. At least I could be able to get some speech checks, but we'll see how people react about that. Okay, let's look around for some of the healing herbs. There should be a few more around here. I don't really see any others. Here's one. You have to watch out for the geckos. Good thing the geckos are really stupid. They're really easy to just run away from and avoid. Let's go look for this guy's dog. Plus, I should be able to kill a gecko pretty easily, I think. I love Reno in this game better than New Vegas. Yeah, Reno is fun. I like the different, like, gangs in New Reno, all the different casinos. I mean, I know they tried in Vegas, but Reno just feels very, like, dirty and seedy, and all the kind of mafia storylines. I feel that really suits, like, you know, the gambling town. I wish they had really leaned more into that in Vegas. I guess they didn't really want to rehash Reno, you know? But I mean, like, having the Omertas there, who are kind of the designated gang family, was good. Like, I thought that they were one of the better families there, a little bit seedy. I wish they could have done more with that. But I like their kind of drug quest line. They remind me a little bit of some of the Reno families. But I wish they had done more with that kind of mafia angle, you know? So beating up these geckos, I think, is going to be pretty easy. You can see he keeps knocking himself on his own ass because of the jinxed and hand-to-hand is so ridiculous. Like, I love this kind of build. It's really funny. Okay, let's go through here. Definitely, if you're using guns, it can be a little bit difficult, though. Okay, let's go up instead. But Reno's fun, and I like that, being able to join any of the families. You can have a lot of different quest lines, different bonuses. So they make it like a really detailed quest tree of all the different Reno families, you know? Okay, let's go with this dog. Let's go back. So we'll save the dog. We'll do a few of these other little quests in Arroyo, and then we'll just get out of here. I mean, I still like Vegas a lot. Vegas is definitely more, even though Vegas is buggy and has a lot of like problems with it too. It's definitely a bit more polished as like a total game than Fallout 2 is. I mean, Fallout 2 was basically the Vegas of like the 1990s. It was made in like a year. It was made by like the B team. You know, a lot of the original people from Fallout 1 had left. Make some healing powder. There we go. So, like, I think Tim Kaine left like halfway through, and there's a lot of other weird problems with the production of Fallout 2, and you can kind of see it by how disjointed it is a little bit. It's not as concise, this whole storyline. It feels a little bit more Bethesda-like, where everything is a little bit isolated from area to area. Like, there's not as much continuity. Like, Fallout 1, what makes Fallout 1 really good is that there's this whole continuity of the Master and the Mutant Army storyline. Like, that continues throughout the whole game. First with the water chip, and then... Okay, goodbye. So, first with the water chip, and then with the Mutant Army, everything kind of carries through, and all the quests you do relate to that in some way. They're all interconnected as like a one cohesive storyline. Meanwhile, with Fallout 2, it's less cohesive. It's just kind of like going from one area, do some quests, going to another area, do some quests, and there's not as much continuity between areas. All right, what are you doing? Trying to get me killed? Okay, so we'll get ready to go. We'll just do a few more things. I think talking to our aunt, getting our spear sharpened can be good. Let's see about this well. Talk to this guy about fixing the well. What I also think is cool about Reno is you literally never have to go there either. Well, the thing is that, I mean, I know it's cool that you don't have to, but I feel like it would be good if they could integrate all these areas a little bit more into the quest line. Like, the big problem I feel with the theming of Fallout 2 is that obviously the ultimate quest is about the Enclave, right? Like, you know, dealing with the Enclave. The Enclave, their idea is kind of like destroying the wasteland. Okay, did I fix it? What's going on? Oh, I used my lockpick skill on it. Sorry. I was not paying attention. Okay, there we go. Okay, thanks for fixing the well. Good. Now, who else has some issue? I think the only other thing is this guy. This guy, I think, will teach us some hand-to-hand skills. That's why I don't want to raise it. We need a warrior's help. Fight with fists and feet. Learn that. What can you teach me? Oh, okay. So I can't get it from him because my skill is too good. But if you have a little bit lower hand-to-hand skill, he will give you a bit of a boost. I love the openness of Fallout 2. I do like it. That's kind of why I like replaying Fallout 2 more. I think as, like, just replay value-wise, Fallout 2 is a lot better. Fallout 1 is definitely a more cohesive game. It's a little bit of a better game. But, it's less replayable because it's more kind of linear a little bit. Fallout 2 is definitely a lot less linear, and I think that makes it a lot better in some way. In terms of replay value. Wait, I want to get this guy to sharpen my spear. What can you say? What can you tell me? Object from the vault. Let's see. I thought there was some guy who could help me with my spear. I thought it was this guy, to be honest, but I can't remember. Maybe I'll just leave. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't need to waste my time too much here. Let's get out of here. Now, I do have the restoration patch on. I do have the restoration patch and S-Fall. So, for one, and also the resolution patch, so it can actually be full resolution. Let's go to Klamath just right away. Yeah, Fallout 1 is more cohesive for sure. I mean, it has a more cohesive vision. It was basically it was basically Tim Kaine kind of running everything, so it was a lot more organized in terms of what his idea was for the game. Let's see if we can see if I can beat these guys. Fallout 2 was a little bit less cohesive and a lot more meddling from the studio to make it, like, I don't know, more suitable and stuff, because Fallout 1 was like one of their biggest successes for Interplay. Interplay was like obviously doing very badly because they went out of business. But Fallout 1 was a big benefit for them, so I think they wanted to follow that up. But yeah, I do like Fallout 2. I mean, it's a little bit like, for the same reason I like Terror from the Deep, is because obviously it's just like a reskin of the first game in a lot of ways. Oh shit, I might die here. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm gonna run away. I'm kind of fucked. Let's take a healing powder first. I gotta leave because I didn't save before I left. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking die. Let's get out of here. I do have way more AP, so I should be able to outrun this guy. I mean, people say that. I feel like people who say that Fallout 2 has Reddit humor are just, like, a little bit delusional, because it really doesn't. Like, I don't know. If you play this game, you're not going to notice really any humor much. Like, it's very, very minimal compared to, like, I don't know, any like, modern game. Like, compared to Outer Worlds, I've been playing Outer Worlds recently, and compared to that, like, this is super subdued. So I don't know why people say that, to be honest. That has Reddit humor. I find it's very, like, cohesive in its tone. It does have more jokes, like, than Fallout 1. Fallout 1 is definitely... Fallout 1 in general is just more cohesive overall. Like, everything about it is more cohesive. So, of course, it's going to be more tonally aligned with what it wants to be. Like I was saying before, I think my main issue with Fallout 2 is that it doesn't unite all its parts that well. Like, I mean, you kind of imagine, what is the theme of Fallout 2, you know? Fallout 1, it's pretty easy to understand the theme. The theme is like, I mean, it's pretty simple. You're trying to save your vault, and the Master wants to unite the whole wasteland, and you're kind of acting as the counterpoint to the Master. At least if you're playing a good playthrough, you're kind of the counterpoint to the Master. You are also working to unite the wasteland in some way. At first, you're doing it to connect up your vault back with the rest of the wasteland so you can get the vault chip by making trade routes and stuff. But you also kind of unite these other little towns of the wasteland as well, kind of as a byproduct of that. So in a way, you're kind of, again, you're providing the alternative to the Master's plan of literally physically uniting everyone as like this single race of mutants. And of course, if you can talk him down, you can prove that his idea is totally a failure. But that's definitely a much more cohesive theme, and obviously the good ending is that the wasteland is united under the new California Republic, so that's kind of like the ultimate good idea, good ending. What's the meaning of Fallout 2? It's a lot less easy to say, to be honest. Because the Enclave just kind of want to kill everybody and take over the wasteland because they're like the old government, I guess. Alright, let's see. We'll see where Vic is. I already know where he is, though. We'll see if we can pick up Sulik. Sulik could be a good follower for us. We'll come back for Sulik later. I just want to see if we can get some little quests for this. So the cattle wrestling, I'll take a look at that later. What else is going on in Klamath? And the trader missing. Smiley is missing. We'll talk to her in a minute. Okay, that's fine. What other towns nearby? Okay, that's fine. Just getting a little bit of information. The theme of Fallout 2 is shitting out another Fallout game because Interplay wanted more money. Yeah, that's basically my thought. Like, it doesn't have the coherent theme. I mean, it has some stuff about, like, slavery and being independent and stuff, and I don't know. It kind of rehashes the same idea of Fallout 1 a little bit, but not as well. I don't know. I mean, even the Enclave is cool and like funny and stuff, but I feel like they're very obviously underused, and definitely Fallout 3 was a big missed opportunity to not develop the Enclave more. They basically just took them and made them even more shallow than they are in Fallout 2. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's too bad. But every Bethesda game, especially since, like, Oblivion, has been just, like, missed opportunities. Like, oh, it would have been cool if they did this, you know? Okay, let's see. And where's the guy? There's some guy, I think it's this guy, who will ask us about the moonshine. Yeah, Whiskey Bob. Let's talk to him. Okay, buy him a drink. Alright, so let's go do this Whiskey Bob quest. Imagine if they made Fallout 2 with modern American politics. Chris Avellone would shove so much basic Republican bad stuff in it. I mean, would he? Maybe he would. I think he's kind of... Chris Avellone has kind of gone off the rails a little bit, hasn't he? He got really pissed at the Fallout TV show, I know, because it was so, like, ham-fisted. I mean, maybe the Fallout TV show is a good example of what Fallout 2 would look like if they made it today. I'm just going to run past these geckos because I'm going to get killed otherwise. Okay, let's go around these guys. Just avoid them. I should be able to avoid them because my AP is quite high. That's the other advantage for having 10 agility, is that you can very easily just outrun everybody. I have 9, so it's not as easy. I'm going to get maybe swarmed here. Actually, I should save. I totally forgot about that. Let's save, otherwise I'm going to have to go all the way back to Arroyo. Let me save quickly, because, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. We'll save very quickly so I don't have to run all the way back to Arroyo if these geckos kill me. Rails churning through fire and food stall. Fallout show was fun to watch, but kind of pooped on OG Fallout fans with lore stuff. I never actually watched it. I don't know. I don't really watch TV much, to be honest, so I don't really know much about it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. To be honest, I looked a little bit just at things. To be honest, the big thing for me that made it look bad is the costume design. I feel like the costumes all look really just like terrible. Like, it's really odd that a lot of modern TV shows can't do something simple like costume design well. I think The Witcher was like this too. It just looked bad. Okay, let's pick up this. Okay, let's end the turn. We can't end the turn, even though the geckos can't open the door. We can't end the turn, end the combat while we're surrounded by them. So getting out is going to be harder because we're going to be surrounded by geckos all the way out. Okay, good. Let's pick up some whiskey too. This will be good. What else do they have in here? But I feel like the costumes look really bad. Like, if you watch any show or any, like, old movie, like, even these movies from, like, 1950, the costumes look really good. They really try hard to make the costumes, the designs look nice. And I feel like, why can't they just do that? Like, a big reason why I think Game of Thrones and a lot of these HBO shows did well and have done well is just because they put a lot of effort into, like, costume design, set design. And even like Game of Thrones, I feel like they dropped the ball in later seasons in terms of just making everything very, like, cheap looking. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I feel like the entire show, like of Game of Thrones specifically, got progressively cheaper looking as it went on. Some of the costumes were bad on purpose, but it's like, why? Why would you do that, you know? That's so that's really ridiculous to make things bad on purpose. I saw some people talking about that, like, oh, we made it look like there's some meme. I don't know if they actually did this because I didn't really watch The Witcher that much. I did see some of the costumes they used looked ridiculous, and they don't look good. I feel like you can make something evocative of, like, I remember, what was it? They wanted to make the enemies look like dicks, like look like their head was a dick, and I feel like you can do that in a way that actually looks interesting, rather than just looking like really bad high school drama club outfits, you know? Like, there's definitely media that has done that idea of having a dickhead armor that looked good, you know, that actually looked cool or interesting in some way, and not just like bad paper mache. Yeah, the veiny rubber helmets and rubber armor. But I mean, if you think about it, like, can you not imagine that you can do that same concept of having like a dickhead, but make it look good? You know, like, isn't that like, you could have the armor kind of crafted in a way so it's like very bulbous, you know? I don't know. Either way, I just remember that specifically, that someone commented on it. It's like, why would you waste your time making something shit when you could do the same concept but good, you know? Season had the Starbucks cup in it. Yeah, you know, it's just that Amazon doesn't give a shit, you know? Amazon made the Fallout show, didn't they? And they made the Lord of the Rings, and they made, I think they made that one. No, was that Netflix or Amazon who made Witcher? I don't know. But either way, these companies just don't give a shit. This is just a product for you to consume, you to guzzle it down. Guzzle it down with your, like, Frappuccino, and that's it, you know? So that's the only purpose of these things. It's not to be good or to have something people remember or care about. Yeah, Game of Thrones went from like really good quality to like just garbage by the end. It turned into that slop by the end of it, because they just stopped caring. They just didn't care anymore. Even George Martin doesn't give a shit anymore. He's busy making. He's a video game writer now. He doesn't write anything anymore. Okay, let's get out of here. So that's a pretty good mission. We avoided all the geckos, but like I said, having high AP makes this way easier. Like, agility in Fallout, or early Fallout, is just so overpowered. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Kenny Westatown. Okay, so this is one of the restoration patch quests. So I am playing with the restoration patch on, I should say. I should mention that in the chat in case people ask, but this is with restoration patch and a few other kind of basic mods, nothing too complicated, but there are some additional content that might pop up because it is using the RP patch. Turn into a money printing machine. What about Sigmire of Katrina from Dark Souls? That dude was pretty bulbous. But I mean, you can think about it, like, it's the same concept has been done many times and better. So it's like, why would you stoop to doing that idea but terribly, you know? Okay, let's see. Gigantical rats. Trappers ousted by rats. Missing people. Okay, and just get a bit of information about these things. Okay, that's fine. Let's go visit Vic's shack, and then I guess we'll go deal with the rat mission, and then maybe we can deal with the cattle mutilations after. Or we can deal with the cattle mutilations first. Here's Vic's. Have you played any of the Fallout 2 mods, like 1.5 or Nevada? I did play the online mod. I haven't played the 1.5. But this is with a mod restoration patch, which is basically a mod. I mean, it adds so much stuff that it's hard to really call it vanilla anymore. Now, I'll see if I can pick this lock. I'm pretty strong. I might be able to just bash the door, but I'll see if I can pick it first. Failed to pick the lock. Let's see if I can just punch it. Like, my character is pretty strong. I may or may not be able to actually break the door down. Let's try kicking it. Yeah, I may not be able to. This door is pretty tough. Try one more time. Nah, okay. I won't bother too much then. I love your stuff. My idea for that Fallout show was made for screenshots and people on their phones. You know what? I kind of agree. Like, there's so many shows that I feel like people don't experience except through like YouTube Shorts or like TikTok. And like, even I have that experience too. I get all this like garbage on my like feed on YouTube all the time that I don't really watch it, but I see it pop up. And it's always just like clips of these shows, and some of them I know the show or the movie is like awful. Like, I know this is a terrible movie that I've maybe seen before, I've heard of, but there'll be these like clips of it, and they do make it look like good. They make it look a lot better than it actually was. And so I feel like a lot of that is almost like this kind of marketing strategy, or just like using it for farming clips, which is very funny that you would invest that much money into something basically just to farm like YouTube viral clips and stuff. But I don't know what to say. I feel like even TV shows do that too. Like a lot of modern Simpsons kind of does that as well. And even like Family Guy too, and South Park, all of them just kind of, I feel like they just farm viral clips quite a lot. I think this is the trapper's house, right? The guys who are like the bad guy trappers. My lockpick is a little bit bad, so I probably can't pick anything, to be honest. Oh, I jammed it. Okay. Let's see if I can break the door. Let's try a few times to bash it. Ah, too bad. So it's a little bit hard sometimes. I think you need to be quite strong to even break these doors pretty often, which is annoying. You play any JRPGs? I like the Final Fantasy series a lot, to be honest. I haven't played that many of the new ones, though. And I like a lot of the Japanese dungeon crawlers. Oh, what's happening here? Stream is having an issue. This time, aren't you tricky little cuss? Quick as a gecko. Tell me something I want to know. Any work around here? Okay, we'll see. I want to see if I can get the alternative quest line for the Dunton guys. Tell me what I need to know. We'll see if it gets anything. I guess I can't remember. How do you actually get the alternative to the Dunton quest? I guess you have to go talk to them when you actually do the quest, right? Well, let's go do that one first. We'll go talk to the guy over here and do the cattle mutilation. Please help me, SAR. 1010 stream at the moment. Audio visual. Oh, is it buggy out? Yeah, I don't know what the issue is, to be honest. I think it is the internet having a problem like that. Where's this guy? Oh, this guy. Here he is. Let's go talk to him. Yeah, I think it's just because of my internet is pretty awful, to be honest, right now. Like I said, they're upgrading everything in the area. The internet's been bad for like the last month, to be honest. It really sucks. But I can't do much about it, to be honest. Okay, I can help you guard the Brahmin. Help you guard the Brahmin now. Let's go. Yeah, as for the sound, I mentioned that my sound is not working. I don't know why the game sound doesn't work. It took me a while to get this actually even just working on my PC. And I got the visual working, I got it running and everything without any bugs. But then, for some reason, it still has this issue of no sound. Now, I think I can go talk to these guys if they're over here. Here they are. One thing to do to help us. Okay, here's the deal. Just talk to him, and what do you say? Okay. I'm not going to help them out, though, because these guys are assholes, so I'm not going to go bother with them. Will you be recruiting anyone as companions? I'm going to see if I can get Sulik. Other than that, I'm not going to get anyone. I should talk about my character build. I took Jinxed and Bloody Mess and High Luck. So basically anybody with a gun around me might explode. So I don't really want to take any companions who are gun users. So Sulik is good because he's a good... It's still bugging out? Yeah. I'm sorry about the bugginess. Like I said, I think it's just because my area has really terrible internet right now. Which is too bad. I think it's probably not going to be fixed until, like, maybe later this month, honestly. I don't know, whenever they can finish all the upgrades for everything here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Too bad. I'm not sure what I could do to change the latency up a little bit. I mean, everything's working fine. A lot better. Yeah, it's an issue with my internet. My internet is just like, lately they're upgrading everything. They're upgrading all the towers around here. And so the network has been a little bit buggy while they've been working on that. So I don't know when it's going to be better. Oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. This may end me here. I need to get out of here then. Oh boy, I think I may be fucked. The poison is bad because I don't have any antidote. Now there is an antidote you can usually pick up in the temple, but I didn't grab it. Okay, I may have to heal myself next turn. Let's just use... See how much damage I take. Used to build cairns like you, but then a bloatfly bit me in the knee. Ooh, my health is pretty low. Let's take a healing powder. Let's heal up a little bit because I'm gonna die, and I need to remember to save more often because I'm really low HP. My character is not that beefy. I took really low endurance to buff up all my other skills. How it feels to live in New Mexico. Yeah, I'm living the New Mexico experience because my Wi-Fi, my internet sucks right now. Oh, we have big scorpions around here too. I hate them, to be honest. They're really, they freak you out a little bit when you're walking around at night and you see a big fat scorpion walk out. But usually the big ones are the ones that are not a big deal. Like, they're not that dangerous. They're just like, they're pinchy, you know. They got big claws and they'll come pinch you if you go near them. But they don't like, they're not like deadly or anything, so it's not that big a deal. Or they're not like that dangerous, really. They just look ugly. Okay, good. Okay, we killed them all. I am still poisoned, which sucks. I'm gonna save here anyways, just to, I need to remember to save more often because, actually, let's do 2 save games. Just so I don't corrupt the save. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Bug's dead. Torsay, thank you. Okay, so I didn't decide to go with the Dutton brothers. Now let me see if I can heal up. I don't know if I can heal my poison by just resting. Okay, there we go. So my poison went away. That's good. I've had a scorpion in a candy before, and they do them in some places. Yeah, that's kind of a gimmick. I've seen that before. I've seen them on a stick too. I've tried it before, and it just like tastes like nothing. It tastes like burnt hair if you've ever tried it, you know? Same with like when they have all these bugs. Like, I don't really understand the appeal of it. I feel like it's just a... I don't know. I don't really get it, to be honest. I just don't get it. I don't get eating bugs, you know? The only ones I kind of understand are like the big fat grubs, you know? Like the worm or something. Because I've had the Korean... little worms before. In Korea, they have these little like tuna cans where it has these little worms that are in like a sauce. They're soaked in like a kind of brown sauce of some kind, and these are actually like not bad. Like, they actually taste okay. But that's because they're super meaty, and you could just, like, pick them up like a little shrimp almost. They do taste like a little shrimp. But other than, like, that, I don't really see the appeal of anything else. Because bugs are just, like, kind of nasty, you know? They don't taste good. Okay, who else is around here? Pointers. Oh, I think this guy can give me some hand-to-hand skills. Let's see. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of a boost for our hand-to-hand skill, which is nice. Korea has a lot of weird food over there. I mean, yeah. I mean, most people just eat, like, pretty normal stuff, I think, though. Like, a lot of the weird stuff. You know what's funny? If you ever watch any kind of media that's targeted towards Westerners, I should say, that talks about what they do in other countries, almost always it's, like, fake. You know? Almost every other country that isn't, like, desperately poor, people basically just do the same thing as, like, Westerners do, more or less. Like, everyone's basically the same, you know? I don't mean like that in, like, a, oh, we're all one people, one tribe kind of way. But I mean, people aren't, like, out there eating fucking, like, worms and bugs. They're eating, like, fucking chicken, fried chicken and like, noodles, you know? So nobody's, like, out there eating, like, really crazy stuff every day. Okay. Where's Reno? Did he mark Reno on my map? I don't know. I'll have to see when I go on the world map if he actually marked Reno for me. So that's almost all the quests. Let's go do the big rat quest. That'll be the good kind of last one. We also have the trapper. We can go save Smiley, but I might do that later. Ooh, uh-oh. This area is... Now, can I do this? Let me see. I'm going to save and maybe save scum this. But I'll see if I can run around the robot and go grab something from here. There should be, like, an ID card, but I need to get past this robot without getting killed. Anybody tell me that he went to Papa and he ate grubs raw? Said it was like snot and he would never do it again. Like I said, I have had the little grubs before, the Korean style ones, but they're also cooked and like kind of soaked in a sauce, so they're not like juicy. They're like a meat, you know? So they do like cook them. They're not like a big like lump of goo. I don't know. I didn't find them too bad, but they do like prepare them so it's actually like a food, you know? It's not like just some mush they're giving you. But I was saying, like, a lot of this media that targets Westerners, like whatever UN propaganda that they show all the time on like TED Talks and stuff, half the time it's just like fake bullshit. Like very, very often. Let's see if this guy has anything. Like, they'll talk about how, oh, the grasshoppers, the bugs are like a delicacy in whatever country, and then if you actually go there, people don't actually eat them, or it'll be something that nobody even knows about at all. Or they barely have any clue about how you would eat it. Even the bugs I mentioned from Korea, like, it's something that basically people will eat maybe sometimes as like a little snack, but it's not something that common at all. Yeah, let's get away from him, because he's going to murder me if I go close to him. At least he doesn't have a gun. Like, if he had a gun or some kind of weapon, I'd probably be dead. But at least he's melee only, so I can kind of avoid him. I just want to pick up the key card, because that'll be good when we go to the nuclear plant later. I think it'll let me get access to a lot of areas. Okay, that's good. And let's go to the trader town. I think it's over here. Okay, let's talk to these guys. Now, I believe there's something in this place. I'll see if I can actually get in here. My grandpa didn't fight in Korea for you to eat their bugs. But, I mean, most Koreans are eating, like, fucking, like, chicken and stuff, you know? So it's very funny that people act like in these places, they eat this junk all the time when they don't, you know? It's like saying Canadians eat like bull testicles just because in some random prairie towns you can buy a fried bull testicle. Like, that doesn't mean people are eating it like every day, or that it's something that's common at all. Okay, this door I can fucking bash open. Let's see. Can I take this? Nice. Get some gecko hides. This will give me a little bit of money, which is good. Can sell it back to these trappers. Or, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Ohio, but in Ohio, they have some places sell these kind of fried brain sandwiches. And that's this kind of same idea. It's one of those things you see on like a top 10 YouTube list. They make these kind of lists for like basically like little kids and Indians. And then they talk about how, oh, it's so crazy about this thing. And then if you actually go there, it's something that basically nobody has an idea about at all. Or does. And I tried that before, and it just tastes like nothing. It tastes like just, I don't know. It tastes just like fried nothing. Like if you just eat the dough, the fried dough, that's kind of what it tastes like. It just tastes, it has like no flavor at all, like a brain. I thought there was a trader here who can help me out. Where's the guy that'll actually give me a little quest? Maybe in one of these houses. Let's go check them out. Maple syrup on poutine, but that might actually be good though. I mean, it's already common for people to have like some meat on the poutine, like some bacon and stuff. So having maple syrup might not be bad. But like real maple syrup, the thing is in America, you guys don't even have maple syrup, right? You guys have just like corn syrup that they call maple syrup. Simulated maple syrup and simulated honey. But if you have like real honey or real maple syrup, it's not like, it's sweet, but not in like a sick way. And it actually tastes really good in a lot of like savory food, like meat and stuff. Slim, my name is Vincent. Oh, he won't teach me trapping? Too bad. Okay, so I think my skills need to be a bit better if I want to get the trapping geckos skill from him. Maybe it wasn't Ohio, but I think it was Ohio, because I remember having it in, like, Ohio area. They had, like, the fried brain at some, like, diner. So maybe it's, like, something a little bit not common. Like I said, I don't think it's common. I just remember seeing that once where they had that as an option. And I thought that was cool, and then I tried it, and it was not good. I think it was in Ohio, but I don't remember, to be honest. I was driving somewhere. I was driving down to Florida, and then I was stopping there to get something to eat. Okay, a lot of cars, highwaymen. We'll go through there and get the stuff from the highwaymen later. All right. Okay, let's get the key. Now, will he trade me anything? Let's see. Who's the guy who sells stuff? Does this guy sell anything? Let's see if he'll take my hides. I'll take a stim pack off him. That would be useful for later. Can't even afford that. No, too bad. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go deal with the Rat King. Sounds like a worst case Ontario. Played any TTRPGs? I have played a few. Actually, one I was playing not too long ago was Druidstone. It's made by the same people who made Grimrock 1 and 2. And it's like a tactical RPG. It's really good. I've been wanting to make a video about it at some point, but I just never really got around to it. Oh, where's my key? I'm working on a video now talking about some RTS games. Mostly like what I think good RTS games, what makes a good RTS game, what made a lot of classic games good, and what makes some newer RTS games maybe good or not good. Specifically, Tempest Rising actually picked up really recently too, and I've been playing that a lot now. That and Outer Worlds I've been playing right now. So, Tempest Rising is really good. I like that. It's a fun game. It's a little bit basic, but I think it's a good foundation for hopefully expanding it later. If they want to add more to it to make it a little bit more expansive. Which I think they are going to. I know they're going to add another faction pretty soon, besides the basic 2. Take these boots. Take the bullets. I'm not using guns, but bullets will be good for getting some money. At least I can sell them. Okay, anything else good in here? Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I actually I don't mind Outer Worlds. I've been playing it. I played it when it first came out, and I didn't really like it. I kind of bounced off it when it first came out. Not exactly on release, but kind of around that time, around like 2020-ish, when it was like lockdown, you know, and everybody was like at home, or I was at home a lot, so I had a lot of free time. But I did play it then. I kind of bounced off it. Now I've been replaying it. Oh, look at that. He just exploded. That's great. I love Bloody Mess. Imagine punching a rat so hard it just like blows up. That would be really... That'd be really funny, to be honest. You know what? Even though I wouldn't do it myself, I kind of get the people who are animal abusers, you know? I mean, it's just kind of like... It's kind of like cool, you know? Hunting is a little bit like too noble, but if you have like a small animal like a rat and you could just like blow it up with a shotgun or something, I feel like that's kind of like a little bit based, you know? I would never do it because I do feel bad. I wouldn't really want to abuse like animals. I don't want to do that. I do feel bad for them and I hate when I see people do it, but I also kind of like understand it to some degree, you know? I don't have any interest in Outer Worlds 2. Not to say I won't pick it up if it's on sale. I think I'll consider it after it releases, and if it like looks good and there's a good sale, I'll probably pick it up. I did pick up Outer Worlds 1 on sale, and you know what? Like I said, I am actually enjoying it more now than the first time I played. I think the big problem with Outer Worlds is the intro is so bad. Like the intro to the game is so slow and boring. You know, they make the whole beginning of the game really slow and bad. I mean, I guess it's not like awful, but it's just like it's so different from the rest of the game, and I feel it just hurts the game that the beginning is really weak, you know? And I think that was my problem last time. I played a lot in the initial area, the what is it, like Emerald Vale or something, and I got kind of bored of it. By the time I got out of it, I just was like a little bit fed up. So I didn't end up playing too much, but now replaying it and trying to engage more with like the combat system and stuff, I think it's fun. I feel like Outer Worlds is one of those games where the story is kind of just there to facilitate the gameplay, and I do think the gameplay is actually quite fun. Like I like the guns, I like all the different things you can do. I like the science weapons and all that stuff. I feel like they had a lot of good ideas for kind of fun things you can do gameplay-wise, like combat-wise and stuff, that they kind of didn't really bother to polish anything out else. The real problem is sometimes the story is so dumb, like some of the characters are so on the nose and ridiculous that it gets in the way of the gameplay. Like, I feel like when you have a game that's like good, like pretty good gameplay, you kind of want to minimize the story as much as possible to not be just like a mess. But I feel like Outer Worlds doesn't do that. Sometimes the story becomes too obnoxious that it detracts from the rest of the game, which is not good. You don't really want to do that. Just like obliterating these rats here. St. Francis would curse your lineage if you abuse animals. Like I said, I would never actually do it, and I don't actually like that. I don't want to see it. I really hate these like channels where basically the whole idea is just beating up a monkey or some rats and stuff. But I also kind of understand it. Like something really small, being able to just like blast it is kind of fun. That's why I like it in like a video game, when you can just like obliterate some weak animal or something. Okay, this body is nothing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can rest here for a little bit. I might not be able to. No, I can't rest here. My health is a little bit low. I wonder if I should run out of here, honestly. Because it's gonna be tough fighting this, this Rat King if my health is a little bit low. Let's see, can I rest here? Yeah, I can rest here. But like I said, I think it just is funny when you can have some really small, weak thing just get, like, blasted. But, like, purely as a comedic element, I don't think I wouldn't like to see that in real life. In real life, it is just a little bit pathetic, to be honest. It's like, I don't know, like beating up a kid. It's not funny in real life. It's funny in, like, a movie, but not in real life. It just makes you look stupid. Okay, let's go through here very quickly. Where's the exit? Let's just run through here. I don't want to fight every single rat. Weren't you the guy who made a video a while back talking about praying to a certain saint for safety from cops catching you while speeding? You mean Saint Christopher? Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I never speed because the cops will eviscerate you if they catch you speeding. I'll be paying like a gigantic fine. I'll be paying like $1,000 fine or more just on the first time if they ever catch me like driving like that, to be honest. It's not worth it. Totally not worth it. I like going the speed limit. I like going on the highway where I can go fast without worrying. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm stuck with a rat. Boom. Oh boy, every single rat here. But yeah, the police here will they will murder you economically if they ever catch you doing anything. Even missing their light or something like that. Any little thing you do in a car, I should say, is you're done. You're done. You'll be paying forever. You'll be in the mines. They'll send you to whatever in the mountains to go dig for dirt and copper and whatever kind of rare earth minerals and stuff. Tickled my Protestant heart, yeah. Do Protestants even have saints? I think don't Lutherans do it? I don't really know too much. I don't know too much about I mean, I know theoretically about Protestantism as what they believe in terms of the theology and stuff. I don't know exactly what actual Protestants do that much, because my dad is a Protestant. My dad's a Methodist, but he definitely doesn't do any of the saint stuff, and I know Methodists don't at all. But I don't know what other Protestants do. I'm pretty sure Lutherans do keep saints. They just treat them a little bit differently. But Lutherans, I feel like they're just almost Catholic, to be honest. Compared to the modern Catholic Church, they're just equivalent to a fairly toned down Catholic Church in a lot of ways. If you visit a Lutheran church, what they talk about and what they do is so similar to what I feel like a fairly low, toned down Catholic Church does, which is really funny. But whatever. That's how it goes, I think Martin Luther would be screaming if he saw what the state of modern Protestantism is, though. I mean, I read a biography on him, called Here I Stand. It was really excellent. I really loved it. Made me really admire him as a person. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die. And I've read a lot of his books as well, including the meme one that I'm not gonna mention on stream. But he's a really, he's obviously a very smart guy, very good writer, and I think he would feel very bad at how things turned out, in a lot of ways. Okay, let's use this again. I need to heal myself up. I'm gonna die. I'll see if I can beat up this rat. I may end up getting killed here. I should be able to kill it fairly easily, I think. I don't know. Most Protestant denominations don't pray to saint. I think it's only Episcopalians and Lutherans. I know Lutherans do, but they really, like, try to deny it, and they have all this language about it. But to be honest, if you ask, like, Catholics, they'll use the exact same language talking about saints, too. That, oh, they don't actually do it, and it's like this and that. It's like the same kind of verbatim explanation for everything, you know? So I feel like there's not that much of a difference. I think the bigger difference more comes down to be honest, really the biggest difference between a lot of Catholics and Protestants is the Pope. That's the big thing. Like, really, in terms of, like, theology and ideology, Lutherans and a lot of mainline Christians don't disagree on a lot. Really, the Pope is the big thing. Like, that's the big thing. And that's kind of what I understand. Like, if you like the Pope or don't like the Pope, that's kind of the main issue if you should be a Protestant or not, I think. Otherwise, like, theologically, they're really aligned. Okay, there, I died. Hopefully I saved. Did I remember to save? Ooh, I didn't. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go back to here. I should remember to save back in the rat quest. This should have been a Fallout 3 playthrough suggestion, constantly interrupted by the game being good. You know, I don't know. I feel like Fallout 3 is probably, I would say it's the worst of the Fallouts, honestly. Like, even though that was the first one I played, like, Fallout 3 was the first Fallout I played. I didn't really know anything about Fallout before that. I never played Fallout before. Okay, now we got to do all this bullshit again. I hate this rat. This rat is, like, such a pain to deal with. He always, like, eviscerates me. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more tactical dealing with him. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go sell some of the pelts, or what I could do is go to the den first, get some money, get some more healing equipment, and then I can come back to fight him. This rat is like the big noob trap of Fallout 2. Yeah, I gotta stop talking because I just end up killing my character and I forgot to save, so I lost all my progress in the rat pit there. Okay, let's go sell some of the stuff. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the den first and do some kind of meta strategies to get some extra cash, and then we can move on. If a Lutheran prays to saints, they're going against the Lutheran confessions, and the Lutheran base their Lutheranness on the confessions. But I mean, like, they do have saints. They do honor saints. They just word it differently. I mean, like, Catholics don't pray to saints either. I mean, some dumb people do, but they don't. They don't actually, like, pray to them in the same way. They venerate them, they honor them, their message and stuff like that. I guess there is also a difference. I mean, Catholics do believe that the saints are there, like, actually physically in heaven, and they can, like, intercede on your behalf, but that's a little bit murky. You know, that gets into a little bit murkiness. Now, do I have Reno marked? I guess he didn't mark Reno. Let's go to the den. Angry band of outcasts. No, I don't want to encounter that. Actually, you know what? Let's encounter that. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Let's go to the den. Uh-oh. What the heck is this? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload a save again. This is the S-Fall problems. Oh boy, come on, bro. I hope Fallout doesn't fucking bust on me right now. Okay, well, let's try again. This is some issues with Fallout 2, like, being such an old-ass game. It has so many weird bugs like this. Very annoying trying to replay. That's the one thing I hate about, I mean, that's why I don't blame people so much for, like, remasters and stuff. I know some remasters are really exploitative and terrible, but sometimes these old games are just, like, really difficult to run. Like, they just don't work on modern systems that well, and it's really hard to get them working, especially as technology changes and computers change. It becomes harder and harder to get these old games to work continuously. So I do always appreciate a good remaster, at least if it just makes it run on a modern system. Let me remember to save. Let's save again. You don't ask the saints for anything. You don't ask the dead for anything. They don't intercede for anything. They're great examples. Yeah, that's what I said about the Catholic Church being a little bit muddled, because in some cases you do have people who will say that, and they say, no, we shouldn't be praying the saints, or we're not praying to them. We're just like taking their inspiration for us. But then you do have people who will literally come out and say, no, you pray to them. And then, of course, you have the super polar opposite of people who will be actually, like, literally praying to, like, the statue of some saint and being really over the top with it. So, I mean, to be honest, the Catholic Church is just like a big grab bag. Like I said, a lot of it is just, a lot of it comes down to if you follow the Pope or not. In terms of specific ideology, theology, I feel like you can kind of do whatever in the Catholic Church and they don't care. They don't care that much, as long as you follow the basic idea and, you know, you don't do anything too naughty. But they do allow for a lot of flexibility. Like, you even have some people who are basically like Calvinists. Like, their whole attitude is almost identical to, like, very strict Calvinism, except they follow the Pope, and that's it. So I feel like, what the heck is this? This is so weird. Oh my god, I really hope this is not bugged. This is so bad. What's going on here? Oh boy. So this game may be borked. I don't know what's going on here. This is bad. If the den is just like bugged out like this. Let me load again, but if this is going to be a continuous issue, I may not be able to finish the game, honestly. At least I may have to skip the den, which I need to get Vic, right? I guess I don't really need Vic. Let me check that out. I don't know if I've seen this bug before. But that's pretty bad if this is going to be like this. Let's see. It could be an issue with the restoration patch. Usually that's what it is. Though I have no idea, to be honest, why it's doing that. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll have to reload the game and try again, because that's very odd. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me save again. Because that kind of sucks if my game is just going to be borked now because of this graphical bug. Let me try going to the den one more time. I'll try something quickly. I'm just going to stop in the wasteland first. Let's just like hang out in the wasteland. We'll see if the wasteland actually loads. And then I'll try approaching the den a little bit differently. So it kind of works. So why does the den specifically turn black like that? I don't know. Jainism or something is Catholic Calvinism. Yeah, it's very, very similar. But like I said, it's some trappers, sure. Let's meet them. Let's talk to these guys. Maybe they'll let me sell some stuff. You have any gecko pelts for sale? One golden gecko pelt, 182. Who's the guy who will buy? I would like to buy gecko pelts, to be honest. Let's buy one. That's a good deal because gecko pelts sell for more than 180. They sell for like 200 something. What do you have? Regular pelt. Okay, I don't have enough money for even any more pelts. Passing through. So I'm pretty sure this is all restoration patch stuff, these trappers and these unique encounters. With restoration patch, you get a lot of different encounters that are not normally in the base game. So these trappers that sell you pelts, I believe, are part of that, but I'm not sure. I just don't recall them being in the normal game. So I think this is restoration patch stuff. Now, let's see if I can actually go to the den or if it'll be borked again. These guys don't really have much. Let's save. I'm going to save here again. I really hope the den actually works. If it's still borked, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to see if I can figure it out somehow. What's up with all the HRT injected modders these days? Is it just the tism or what? I think it is partially that, I bet. I bet it is. See, look at this. What the heck is this? This is so weird. This is really bizarre. Like, I'm in this black void. That's so odd. Can I escape this void? Am I just trapped here in, like, samsara forever? I guess so. That's really odd. Let me check something on, because I don't know what's going on here. Find another den save file. So Fallout save files aren't compressed and you add to in different files. Find a save file of working den that hasn't been touched yet. I don't have any other save files on this PC though. That's the problem. So let me check it out. I'll check it out. Maybe there's something I can do. I might have to reload the game, to be honest, because it seems very odd that it's doing this. Reinstall the game. Oh no. Yeah, so I can't reinstall the game. That sucks. I might have to end the stream then if it's being like this. I might just have to skip the den, which sucks because that's too bad. I really would not want to skip the den if I can help it. But I may have to if I can't go there. You have to visit the working den first, then save. Yeah. My issue is I may have to reinstall this. You know what the issue is? Is this game actually moved from, like, I have a home server where I have just a bunch of, like, random files that'll move from PC to PC. So this was just, this, like, Fallout game was just on file. Angry Outcast. Let's go see this. Oh, I guess not. So this game was actually just kind of, like, on my hard drive of the, like, on my kind of server, and I just downloaded it on this PC so I could play, because it has already all the things installed, like restoration patch and all that stuff. But apparently it's not working, so I might have to reinstall it. I don't know. So it could just be buggy, because when I actually made this kind of file, when I actually, like, set everything up, it was on a different PC, different operating system. It was Linux, but it was a different type of Linux, so I don't know. Okay, well, we'll maybe just go somewhere else then. Let's go do the... See if we can do the Smiley, Trapper Smiley quest. Maybe that'll be easier. I load it up in a new game and get the items and leave the area and then come back. I don't know, maybe. I could try that. I could try trying a new game. Maybe that will help. I might just do some other stuff. I don't really want to fiddle too much with tech stuff while I'm trying to stream here. So I don't know if I will. But maybe I'll just see about doing some other missions in the meantime. Now, how do I get that quest for finding Smiley? Who says about that? Went north to look for a cave. Just too bad. That means we can't get Vic, which is not great. Okay, I can go to the toxic caves. Let's try going here instead. So it seems like it's just the den that doesn't work, which is very, very odd. Oh, forgot to get rid of that. Okay, let's kill these geckos first. We'll go through here and see if we can rescue Smiley in the meantime. At least we can do something. May just have to skip the den, which is too bad because the den has a lot of like nice little quests to do, but it's not that connected with anything else aside from the fact that I won't be able to get Vic, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, let's heal up a little bit here. Can't rest here. What? I think I can just go out in the wasteland a little bit and rest, though. Apparently resting in the middle of the desert is fine, but resting at the cave is not good. I was thinking about it, going for the slaver run, but I guess not anymore, you know? I'll have to skip it. Well, you know what? What I might do is do a few quests around here and then just head out for, like, Reno. I did want to do the Gecko and Vault City quests. But maybe going to Reno first would be good, because they do have the boxing mission, and that would be great for me as a hand-to-hand fighter. And it would give me a boost for my hand-to-hand skill, which will be nice. Now, I need to see if I can actually fight these geckos. I'm going to try to lure this golden gecko out a little bit. There we go. So let's just separate him out, and then we can hopefully just beat him up before we get killed. The Fallout Restoration patch does add a lot of content to the slavers as well, which does make them a bit more interesting, because they were pretty, like, terrible in the base game. Like, becoming a slaver is, like, never worth it in, like, vanilla Fallout 2, because there's nothing to do. At least Restoration patch does add a little bit more. You can do some slave raids and stuff. Makes it a little bit more interesting. But, oh. Lost my turn. Oh boy, I'm gonna get beat up here. Oof. Can I even fight this guy? I think I may have to run for it. Let's heal up a little bit first. I'm gonna use healing here. Okay, let's get out of here a little bit. From what I've seen, they add a lot more. Yeah, they add a ton of content for restoration. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to click that. I was talking too much. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna die. Maybe don't do this mission yet. Maybe I will just head to Reno. Maybe that'll be a better idea. Damn. I was hoping to go to the den and pick up some kind of useful equipment, but I think I'm just going to maybe sell my stuff in Klamath and then just leave. I'm going to head out to other areas, to Vault City and maybe Reno as well. I'll just sell some of my junk first. And we'll rest a little bit in the meantime. It took a minute to heal up. Okay, let's go sell some of this shit to some of these guys. Who's a good trader? I think this woman will actually let me sell stuff. We'll see if she'll buy enough of these things. Get some money from these pelts, which will be nice, or at least buy some stuff. Now, if I can get an armor, that'd be great. Oof, too expensive. Is there anything even worth buying? I can bet more healing powder. Might be good. Nothing else I think is really worth it. Maybe I'll take a few pelts back. Okay, 450, 453. Will she take it? No. Okay, whatever. Let's give her one more pelt. Okay, good. That's not bad. Alright, let's leave here. I watched Warlocktocracy do some Reno patch stuff. Surprised the stuff they added since I played. I think my version is quite old because, like I said, this was a Fallout game I'd installed and kind of packaged up and put on my like home cloud server and just sit there. If I ever want to play it again, I can like download it on whatever PC I'm using. And so I set this up some time ago, like probably several years ago, so probably all my versions of Restoration Patch and S-Fall and all that stuff are all really old. So I do probably need to update them. All right, let's get out of here then. Let's go check out some other areas. I do want to kind of level up a little bit and then come back and deal with the big rat later. Because my skills are not really good enough where I can actually do much. Actually, you know what? Can I afford to pick up Sulik? How much does she want for Sulik? Because if I can get a follower, that'll make these quests a little bit easier. I think I really do need to reinstall this though, because you can see I'm having issues with the sound. My sound is all bugged. The den is all bugged. And a lot of things are busted in this game. So I probably do need to do a full reinstall and get everything working again. Okay, let's see. We'll see, how much does she want? I kind of forget how much she wants for this guy. Let's ask her again. I think it was a 300, right? So what is his debt? 350, so I don't have much. Oh, we don't have enough for that. So let's get out of here. If I make some more money, I'll come back and pick up Sulik, and then we can do the rat quest. I played EPA once, never again, boring. Yeah, I hate the plants, to be honest. The plants are like the worst enemies in this game. And I don't want to be fighting tons of them. Let's just skip the den, I guess, then. Oh, I skipped that one too, apparently. Yeah, I think this is bugged. I think this is really bugged. We got the Umber Tribe, which is the other kind of Restoration Patch content. But I'm not going to go there now. I want to keep going elsewhere. Oh boy, uh-oh. Oof. Let's get out of here. Don't want to fight these guys. Big problem with low perception builds is you start right in the center of enemies when you end up in these random encounters. The rival guy I always hated. I remember deleting him from the files. Yeah, I haven't encountered him yet. Maybe I will. It seems like my game is really bugged, to be honest. So I don't know if I'll actually even see him. Pretty sure I need to go this way to actually get to the other towns, right? Oh, who are these guys? Merchants, okay. Let's see what they have. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me? Okay, whatever. Let's leave then. Keep making our way out to whatever town. I guess it's going to be Modoc. We'll see if that works. You should have on your first time to Klamath. No, I didn't encounter him. Like I said, I think this is bugged because I keep having these encounters. It keeps trying to give me an encounter with outcasts, and then it doesn't work. It keeps bugging out. So I think it's just this game is messed up. Some farmers, okay. I did try to spend some time to get it working last night, but didn't really work out. Okay, what does he have? Trade? Probably nothing. So I think this game's a little bit borked, to be honest. That's why it's not working that well. Because the sound doesn't work, some of these events are not working. And of course the den doesn't work. Okay, I think this is Modoc, right? Or maybe Ghost Farm? I don't know. Let's see, what is this? Farming community. Okay, this is Modoc, right? So let's go do some stuff here instead. At least I can go to other towns. It's just apparently the den that doesn't work. So let's still check out some of these other places then. At least we can do some other stuff. Just too bad because I would have liked to do the den quests. Close due to the drought. Tell me about the slaughterhouse. Rose bed and breakfast. Tannery, okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's get out of here. We can do some of the Modoc quests. That'll be good in the meantime. Go check some stuff out. Let's talk to some of these guys. Now, I think this guy is the one who asked for his son. This guy might have some leather armor. I wonder if I can afford it. 700 for that. Ugh. I don't think I can buy that, honestly. I have 200. Sell my spear, maybe. 180. Not great. You know what? Maybe I will just get some money and I might go back and pick up Sulik. There, let's do that. I don't know why I was gonna go through the whole coin pile there. Let's just sell this stuff. Yeah, that's good. So now I should have enough to go pay for Sulik. Let's go do that. We'll pick up some of these other quests though. I want to see what other people are doing. Now, I can't remember if this is the town where you get forcibly married to some woman. You have like the shotgun wedding with somebody. Let's keep looking around. Go check out some of the other areas, talk to some people around here. Oh, is it sleeping? What the heck's wrong with that cow? It looks a little bit odd. Okay, where are all the people here? Let's go take a look over here in the slaughterhouse. I don't think there's anything out here. For some reason I thought there was something in here, but maybe I'm mistaken. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to the other part of the town. We'll look around a little bit more. Okay, let's go see some things around here. What can we do? Rose bed and breakfast. Where's the guy that I need to talk to for this quest? I know there's like some quest here that I kind of forget about. One of these guys I think I need to talk about. What do you have to eat? Let's pick up the, I thought she had the omelet. Let's get a wasteland omelet. Let's try that. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go look at some other stuff instead. Check out some of these other areas. And then I might make my way over to Vault City in the meantime. Let's talk to this guy. This is the guy, right? What do you do around here? Can't seem to get rid of it because without food for my gardening, I'll surely starve. Thinking of my garden's a little ways east of here. Come with me, I'll show you. Okay. Let's go see then. Oh, killing the rats in his garden. Okay. Let's go through some of these ones here. Oh my god, a lot of rats. Holy shit. It's gonna be a lot of just rat killing for this. Jeez, I got poisoned by the rat. What the fuck? It's a little bit ridiculous. I'm really regretting having the very low endurance at the moment, to be honest. I go through my health so quickly. I really need to have a lot of healing equipment, to be honest. Oof, oof. Uh-oh. Okay, oops. There we go. I think I need to get some XP first, a little bit more. Oops. Let's start up again. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh boy, now I'm having all these bugs. Okay, there we go. Let's continue the game, please. Okay, let's continue out and just, I guess, keep walking. Actually, I think this was the one where I just saved, right? This is the most recent one. Let's load this one then. This is right before I left Klamath, I think. Okay, so let's keep getting out of here. Just move on. See, I keep having these bugged encounters. I think this is what you mean by the rival, the town rival. Because it keeps wanting to show me these encounters and then having a problem bugging out. Let's try one more time going to the den. Actually, maybe no, because I don't want to have to keep reloading my save all the time. Let's just keep going to these other towns over here. Oof. Robert quickly missed and hit randomly. Now, I wonder if I can fight these guys. Maybe I can. I have to get close to them, which is going to be a pain. The good thing is these guns. Lost the rest of his ammo. Any gun users are going to have a lot of trouble fighting with me because I have Jinxed on. Let's do this. I go low endurance in most RPGs because I have the cool ability to save and load. Yeah, that's true. My problem is I always forget to save. Yeah, I feel like unless there's other stats connected to endurance, it's usually not a big deal to dump it a little bit. Oh, okay. Whatever. Let's continue. Just head stomp this guy. Okay, how close do I need to be? Bro, come on. There we go, okay. Do an American History X on him. I feel like I have a bigger advantage fighting gunners, like anyone with a gun, than I do with any kind of melee fighters. Because, like I said, Jinxed doesn't affect melee as much because it's harder to fuck up the punching someone, you know? Or hitting someone. Ooh, that was a good kick. But with guns, they can like explode, they can drop their ammo, they can do all kinds of things. So it makes it a lot easier to fuck it up and for them to get fucked up. Let's wait my turn. Oh, that was a big hit. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke too soon. Oh. Oh, and I lost my turn. Uh-oh. Okay, so much for that. I'm the one who bit the curb now. Okay, whatever. Let's go back. I'm being too cocky and getting myself killed. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's see if we can go just somewhere else. I really need to do some quests and stuff to level up a little bit more. I'm too weak right now. Oh, what is this? Can maybe fight these guys. Just fight them one-on-one. Okay, let's see if we can beat these guys up. These should be pretty easy to kill. I don't know. We'll see. I normally don't like to save scum too much in games. I'd rather not if I can help it. But then again, dying and having to reload like sucks a lot. Like even from here, I may just have to run if I'm too low health. I really need to increase my stats a lot more to be able to fight effectively. Like I said, if I can go to Reno, that would be good, because I can level up my boxing skill in the boxing ring. So I think that's what I might do. I might head out to Reno. I'll just do the boxing quest, and then I come back here later, because Reno will be more interesting too. I think Reno is right south of Vault City. I'm not really sure, and I'll have to look up the map, to be honest. Let me kill these plants, and you know what? I think I will make my way out to Reno and hopefully not die on the way out there. Okay, let's end the turn there. Okay, let's just kick this guy to death, see if he can actually beat him, finally. Critically hit? Okay, that's good. See, I do get a lot of criticals, which is not bad. Oh boy, I'm the one messing up now. So I think if I go to Modoc, look up the map. If I go to Modoc and go almost south, I should be able to get to Reno. It's just going to be a long walk and probably pretty difficult because I'm going to get some really awful encounters. Like even this, I'm kind of struggling to just beat these guys up because my skills are so low right now. I'm still only like level 2. I might just leave these plants, to be honest, because it's going to take forever to kill them. I'll see how low my health gets. If my health gets too low, I think I'm just going to run from here. I don't want to waste all my healing things on just some of these random enemies like this. Okay, just try to beat these guys up a little bit. If I can keep getting good hits, it might be worth to kill all these guys. Okay, they're getting a lot of critical misses, which is nice. I wish I'd be getting that a lot more, to be honest. Consider my luck is insane. But like I said, going to Reno will be good because I'll be able to gamble. My plan was to go to the Den and gamble. The Den is actually one of the best places to gamble because it's the only fair gambling table in the game. All the other ones are kind of rigged a little bit against you, but the Den is like totally fair, and you can basically kind of scam it a little bit by just betting on the craps table, betting on 7 again and again and again, and you'll basically only ever make profit if you have good luck, if you have a good luck skill and decent gambling skill, which I do have. I do have both. I have good gambling, good luck. So I was hoping to go to the Den and gamble and make a lot of money and then buy stuff I need, but obviously that's not going to happen now. So my next bet is go to Reno and just gamble there. And join the boxing club. That'll be good. Hopefully that'll give me some XP, raise my hand-to-hand skill a little bit. And just, I can do some other quests in Reno too, which would be nice. I could do the porn star quest. Actually, no, I think my charisma is probably too low, right? I think you need fairly high charisma to actually do the porn quest. I don't really know. I know there's some requirements, but I can't remember what they are. I don't know if I'm qualified to be a porn star. Maybe if you're, I think also if you're like strong enough, you can do it. I don't know. It depends on your stats. I don't remember exactly which stats let you become a porn star. That's another thing I don't appreciate that much about the Bethesda Fallouts is even New Vegas. I mean, New Vegas is obviously a little bit more toned down than these 90s games in terms of some things they include, but it still includes a lot of like kind of controversial stuff, I would say. Stuff that I would say is a little bit more edgier, you know, but I mean more interesting world building wise. But I find the Bethesda Fallouts feel very sterile, you know? Like, this is a world where, you know, it's the end of the world, everyone's fucking dead, but people still behave, like, very, I don't know, honorably. Like, it's kind of like, what is it? Like, safe evil? That's one of the things I've been hearing people say recently, like, the safe evil tone. That's what it feels like to me. Like, everything in Fallout is, like, safe scummy, safe evil, you know? Let's get these guys to come to me. I don't want to come to them. Pick this guy off. He dropped his weapon, okay. I'll hope he keeps just having negative reactions and then I can just sit here and wait for him to come to me. Let's wait one more turn. Oh, he hit me, okay. I gotta actually go fight him now. Ooh, boy. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a game over as well. Oops. Okay, I gotta stop fucking around like this. Because I'm gonna have to keep reloading like this now. Oh, boy. Stupid bullshit. Come on, bro. Every time I click escape to skip through this stuff, it exits the game. So let's continue on here with whatever I saved. Where's my last save? Is it again here? Oh, I saved right here, which is good. So I can restart this battle right away. Okay, I gotta be a little bit, oh, fucking kidding me. I gotta be a little bit safer with how I manage these guys. Okay, let's do a kick. Kick these guys a bit. Hopefully I can beat them up. It would be good, then I can at least get some gear and sell it. Just have to keep an eye on my health, because I'm gonna have to run probably in a minute. Oh boy, I'm dead already. Am I? Holy shit, yeah, I'm dead. Let's heal and just run out of here. Oof. I don't think I can fight anyone, honestly. I shouldn't bother trying to fight these guys because I'm just going to get bodied right now. I'm too weak. My skills are just too low. I need to be able to consistently, like, beat the shit out of people to actually fight them like this. Oh boy, can I even make it out of here? I might not be able to. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so we'll reload again. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here. So much for not reloading the saves constantly. Okay, let's just get out of here. I don't think I could really fight anyone. I'm just going to go to Reno immediately and try to level up a little bit there. Do some of the quests that don't have me die immediately. So I think to go to Reno, I go to the... If I go to MODOK, I should be able to just go directly south and eventually hit Reno. Oh, boy. I'll save in MODOK first as well, so I can rest a little bit, save up. Because I'm definitely going to get bodied trying to walk down to Reno. It's going to be rough. Like, right now, I'm already going to die, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oof, that sucks. Ooh, this is rough. This is why I like going to the den, because you can do some pretty easy quests there and level up a little bit. Now I'm stuck being super low level trying to get out of here. Well, it's still possible. I just gotta be careful, especially when you start in the middle of like these enemies. It can be pretty rough to deal with. Make our way out to MODOK, and then we'll save there, and then make our way down to Reno. Some slavers, okay. I'm gonna ignore this. I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. Let's get out of here. Now, I believe I set the combat speed to fast. Just slow to keep moving out of here, to be honest. Here, let's leave here. Now, even though my luck is really high, I'm getting a lot of bad encounters. I was expecting more, like, good encounters, to be honest. Here, let's go. So it's going to be a long walk to Reno. Reno is really far, way in the south of the map. But if I save and kind of take it easily, I should be able to do it. Let's go to MODOK first. We'll go here, rest a little bit, and then we'll make our way down to Reno. Okay, I'll save off here. And I'm going to try to make my way just down south to Reno. Actually, before I do, let me go sell some of the stuff I bought. Or my skins. I think I have some skins with me, don't I? Yeah, let's go sell my gecko skins to this guy. Now, I should be able to do some quest here, which I'm wondering why no one offers it to me. We'll just sell all our stuff. Okay, there we go. Sell all this stuff, get some money from this. What else do we have? Can we sell anything else? We can sell the spear as well, maybe. How much can that be total? 520, 530. Okay, this is a good deal. Let's offer that. That's fine. That's good. We get a little bit of cash then. That'll help us when we go to Reno. Hopefully we can make some more money gambling and then come back and pick up some good gear. I should be able to get some decent armor in Reno, I bet. At least some metal armor, which will help me a lot of not dying. Usually what I do is I buy armor in the den, but that's just not going to work out. Actually, let me save. Let's save first. And then I'm going to head south to go to Reno, or if I can find it. Okay, there we go. Let's go out of here. So it's going to be a long march south. I don't even think it's marked on my map. I will have to stop a few times, like midway, just to save. That way I don't have to continuously, you know, have to go back to MODOK. Like this situation here, where I'm in the middle of the scorpions. Oh, am I stuck? Oh no, bro. I'm so fucked. Holy shit. I'm totally surrounded. I can't get out. So I think I may be done here. Can I not move? Like, what's... I can't move anywhere, right? Holy shit, that's bad. I'm in a scorpion right now. If I can kill one, maybe I can run away. I don't know. I think this is just donezo here. Ah, bro. Okay, yeah, there we go. Bad luck. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough walk down to Reno. If I can even get there. I think I do need to have to save a few times in the middle of the route just to be able to make it, because otherwise I'm gonna have to be reloading Reno like several times. So I'll do a couple pit stops on the way and hopefully not die too early. Oh, here we have a good encounter. Some Brahmin. Okay, let's ignore that. Actually, this would be... Let's keep going south. I'm not that far from Reno, from MODOK yet. We'll do a few pit stops on the way, and that way we can hopefully avoid this situation. Okay, maybe I can escape. Can I escape here? Yes, I can. Good. Okay, so they're distracted, which is good. I'm happy to let these mole rats and the scorpions fight each other. Get out of here in the meantime. Okay, let's continue on here. This is the one thing with playing a lot of these older CRPGs is how slow the combat can be sometimes. One thing I like about... well, I was talking about Obsidian games before, but Pillars of Eternity is they did try to make the combat more speedy and fluid, and I do like that a lot. It can be a bit annoying when you get to the late game and everything's just like a mess on the screen, because you have like so many powers and so many things going off at the same time, but I do appreciate it early game when usually the game is so slow. At least they do kind of make it a little bit faster to go through these battles, because there are a lot of these junk battles you'll go through in Pillars. So that does make it a lot nicer, to be honest. Actually, speaking of playing Outer Worlds recently, one game I really want to try is Avowed. I'd like to try that out. I know it got such a bad rap, but I do like the Obsidian games. I like their games. I like the Pillars games. So I would like to try it at least and kind of see how it is. I think I did pirate it at one point, but I never actually played it. I don't want to buy it, though. I don't think I'm going to buy it. Unless I actually like it, then maybe I'll consider buying it. Like, Outer Worlds, actually, the first time I played it, I pirated it, and then I bought it, like, years later. But the first time I actually played it, I just pirated it. Because I never like to play a game before I know, really, if it's, like, good. Like, I don't want to buy a game if I don't know if it's good or not, you know? If it had, like, a demo that was good, that was followable, maybe... But even then, the intro to Outer Worlds was not a good representation of the game, I think. It was like the least interesting part of it. Oh, let's stop here and we'll take a little break and save. Have a little rest in the desert, save here, and keep making our way down south to Reno. Okay, we should be able to get down there in time. I'm gonna have to do a few little pit stops like that so we can actually make it to Reno. I believe it's down south, like really far south. Oh, here's another encounter. Wolves? I don't want to fight anything like this, to be honest. I think it's not worth it for me, because I'm just gonna get beat up and die. Maybe I could fight these dogs? I don't know. There's a lot of them, and I don't really want to die. Yeah, I think I can't fight these guys. I'm going to get beat up. I might just die right here, honestly. Yeah, there I go. So again, lucky I just saved. So let's go back again. Still see if we can make it back down to Reno. So I do have to keep doing this to save every so often in the desert, because otherwise I'm going to die for sure. Sometimes you get an unlucky encounter. You're in the middle of a big group and you can't fight them. Especially not at the level I'm at right now. Okay, let's keep going south. I'll do another little pit stop a little bit further down. Once we get a bit closer to Reno, maybe like right around here will be a good spot to stop and save again. It's quite far, I'm pretty sure as well. Oh, we got this encounter. Okay, we got the Frank Horgan. That's cool. So you finally get this show up, which is nice. I always like this. I mean, I do wish they'd done more with the Enclave. Like, they could have had them joinable as a faction. They could have developed them a little bit more. I would have liked if they were more similar to what they did with Caesar's Legion in New Vegas. You know? Like, having, like, some... Like, imagine if they had, like, spies and sneaky guys around that were, like, Enclave agents all around the wasteland trying to disrupt the towns. I feel like that would be a good continuation of the themes of Fallout 1. Trying to bring unity to the sort of disunited wasteland. Meanwhile, the Enclave is specifically trying to break everyone apart so they could conquer them. Like, the Enclave is trying to do the divide and conquer, meanwhile you are doing the opposite as, like, the protagonist. I feel like that'd be a great companion to Fallout 1 and develop its themes a little bit more, but obviously they didn't do that. Maybe that was something they wanted to do, I don't know. It seems like they kind of have bits of that in the game, but it's just not really there. But definitely they did that with Vegas. Like, obviously the whole plot of Vegas is that the Legion is trying to break up the unity of Vegas, and then all the other factions are trying to, like, unite it under them, under themselves, you know? Okay, let's save here. I'm gonna heal up a little bit first. Save here and keep making our way down to Reno. Okay, there we go. Save up. And I really hope Reno is not bugged. If Reno is bugged, just like the Den was, I'm probably gonna have to quit this. This is gonna be so terrible if that's true. I'm trying to make my way. Welcome. I'm trying to make my way down to New Reno. So we'll see if I can get there in time. I'm pretty close, I think. It should be not that much farther. I just have to save every so often in the desert. Okay, this is the military base, right? Oh, I guess I can't discover it. So I do see Reno on the map. So I'm actually going to save here. And I see Reno just south of me, if I can actually enter it or not. I think this is it, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. Finally made it out here. What is this? A gang, okay. Let's not fight the gang, because I'm gonna get killed by them. My equipment, I have no equipment. I'm doing hand-to-hand. I have nothing. I'm level 2. I have absolutely nothing on me right now. My game is a little bit bugged, so I couldn't even go to the Den to pick up some stuff. So I just decided I'm going to head down to Reno and do some of the Reno quests. Okay, let's see. So we can get some drugs too. That would help for hand-to-hand. Definitely going a drug-heavy build would be useful for a hand-to-hand kind of style here. Let's see. Tell me about New Reno. What are the families? I don't need to know about this guy too much. He's just going to take all my money. What kind of drugs? What does he have? Let's see what he has. Some jet. Let's pick up some jet. That'll be actually pretty good. Let's buy some of that. That'll be nice. Let me sell some of this junk I have. Unload some of these things a little bit. I'll keep the alcohol. That would be good. I think alcohol will boost my strength a little bit. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Let's take this jet. That'll be good. Let's go check out some other things around here, like the porn studio and some other things here. But yeah, I have like no equipment, if you're asking about that. Here's my build here. I'm going for like a melee sort of build. Where is the porn studio? I think it's somewhere around here, right? Is it in the next area? Maybe it's up a little bit more. I kind of forget where it is. Maybe it's further in town. What I should do is go gamble. Let's go gambling because... oh, here it is. Golden Globes. Let's see. Will they let me be a porn star? I don't know. My charisma is awful, so I don't know if they will. But I think there's multiple stat checks that they will see if they'll let you be a porn star or not. Let's talk to this guy and see what he says. What is this place? In it, I'm interested. Head to the back. Here's your pay. 5 chips. I guess he will let me. Ooh, unhealthy taste in your mouth and you feel sick to your stomach. 5 chips is 5 chips. Oh, I got poisoned. Oh boy. Is there more work for me? What about making a film? Will he let me do the job? We don't need in that storage scrap. Holographic projector. Oh, I did the fluffer job. That's why. Oh, boy. How do I get the porn star job? I guess I can't. I guess I'm not good enough for that. Okay, let's leave then. That's too bad. Maybe I'm not good enough to do it. I think you have to have certain stats to be able to achieve that. Okay, let's heal our poisoning, because that sucks. Let's go to one of the casinos. Oh, here's the gym. This is good. Let's go do the boxing mission. I think I should be able to do the boxing here. Let's see if I can join in. Who's the boss of this? Oh, it's this guy, right? Here he is. Who are you? Help me out? Okay, let's see. Cut your takedown to 25%. 50-50 or nothing. Okay, whatever. That's too bad. Let's see. Let's see, what can I say? What can I pick for a name? Let's do, you know what, let's do Sidewinder. That's good. Let's do it. Okay, let's try the boxing mission. I should be okay at this, I think. Now, what I should be doing more often is doing the targeted hits now. Okay, let's see. Now, most of these missions are pretty easy. It's only the last boxer. That's kind of difficult. We'll see if I can actually beat this guy up. I will get a bonus to my hand-to-hand skill, I think. Or maybe I have to go train first. I don't really remember, to be honest. Either way, let's just do this. We'll see if I can do it. This will be something at least I can do as a hand-to-hand kind of fighter. Okay, round 1. Oh boy, it's so laggy. What the heck's going on? Okay, let's wait a minute. Jeez, my game is really lagging right now. I wonder if my stream is still lagging like this. This is bizarre. Let's end turn. Okay, there we go. Now, can I do the targeted? Oh. Why is this so laggy? Holy shit, what's going on here? Let's, can I punch him, please? Like, let me punch him. My game is, like, bugging out right now. It's really, really lagging. Okay, there we go. Very, very odd. Yeah, I really think I need to reinstall everything. So the key to this is just punch them in the balls as many times as you can. If you can get a good, like, testicle hit, you can basically knock them out and then just beat them up. Now, I don't know if that works on female characters, to be honest. I know it works on all the males. You can punch them in the balls and they'll fall down. Oh my god, what is going on with this? Bizarrely laggy right now. That's it? Oh, he knocked himself out. That's what. Oh, he knocked himself out because of my Jinx skill. Yeah, it's kind of fucked, I think. That was good? Okay, great. Let's keep going for that. Let's do the next mission. I'm going to go through all these boxers. They should be pretty easy, I think, with my setup, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I need to reinstall this game and update some of my mods on it. Like, definitely getting a newer version of S-Fall, a newer version of Restoration Patch will probably make this actually work. But, you know, I don't know. I did take a lot of time to actually get it working last night, because when I first opened up the game the other day, it was not working. It was just, like, totally not working at all. So I had to do some stuff. I had to go through things and kind of install the high-res patch and stuff. So it does work at least, but barely work. You can hear the sound. It doesn't work at all. I'm playing just like soundtrack in the background. Okay. Hopefully it'll be less laggy this time. Let's see. Yeah, already less laggy, it feels like. So I don't know why it was really laggy before. I know it's actually pretty laggy. Never mind. What am I saying? It's super laggy. Is it just like there's too many entities in Reno? Is that why? I was saying, where did you see Dawn of War 4? The devs made some decent RTS games. I have been watching, like, keeping an eye on it. I will like to try it when it releases. I don't know when the release date is. But I have been keeping an eye on it because I do like RTS games a lot. And definitely Dawn of War is, like, one of them that probably will do quite well. I imagine it'll do well. Because people love Warhammer, you know? It's a good IP. What I've been playing recently is Tempest Rising. This is another new RTS game. It came out a few months ago. I don't know when exactly it came out. It came out this year, at least. That one's pretty fun. I really like Tempest Rising a lot. Definitely, if you guys like RTSs, you check it out. It's very Command and Conquer-like, and definitely you can tell they're really trying to go for the Command and Conquer style, for sure. Oh boy, so laggy. Holy shit. Just punch this guy in the balls. This is how you fight in boxing match. You just punch them in the dick until they fall over. Okay, miss. So slow. But Tempest Rising is really, really good. I'll have to see how well Dawn of War 4 looks. I was a fan of Dawn of War and Company of Heroes. It looks like could be true to those tiles. I do like the first Dawn of War. I like the second Dawn of War too. I have both of those games. I've been considering to get the remake of Dawn of War 1, but I don't know if it's worth it, because I do already have Dawn of War 1. I don't know if it's worth to buy like a remake of it, because I can still play Dawn of War 1 fine. I do like that they did release that though. It is nice sometimes, especially to like modernize it and let new people try it out. Because definitely they went in a weird direction after Dawn of War 2. Like Dawn of War 2 was already more like tactical than Dawn of War 1. And Dawn of War 3 was just like bizarre. Okay, good. That should be end. There we go, nice. But I'll see what Dawn of War 4 looks like. I haven't really seen enough about what it's going to be. So there, beat them up. Easy to go through this mission. Hopefully. Only the last boxer is really tough. Like, all these other guys are pretty weak. But this should be a nice little boost for me, and I did level up, which is nice. So let's actually use my level up. Let me rest a little bit. Yeah, let's rest first. And, what was I going to do? I'm going to do my level up. So let's pick a, what? Bonus hand-to-hand, comprehension here and now, quick pocket, smooth talker. Let's see, what would be good? Less likely to be knocked down would be nice. I'm thinking maybe smooth talker might be nice. Or bonus hand-to-hand damage. I think I'm going to take this. This is just good for what I'm doing. I would like to do more hand-to-hand damage if possible. Let's also heal up a little bit, and then we'll go back to the next fight. My buddy Battle Mode is one of the hosts. What is this? You should check the podcast Meta Abused. You'd be a good guest. My problem with anything like that is, well, for one, I'm not really a big YouTuber. I don't know if they'd even invite me for anything like that. And two, I don't even know what I'd say. I mean, I guess I could comment. Like, I do play a lot of these games. My main issue is that my time zone is really messed up because, you know, I'm not on the same time zone as a lot of people, so it's hard to arrange things. I'm pretty limited on what time I can usually do stuff. Because, you know, I'm busy. I have, like, a job. I have family. I can usually, I'm pretty like limited on when I can actually arrange to do live things. I can pretty much only do live stream like once a week, and usually pretty strict timing, because otherwise I just don't have time during other times. But you know, I'd be open to it in the future. I just have to see about like arranging things a little bit more with my schedule. Because like I said, usually my schedule's pretty tight. And I have to kind of arrange things very, like, organized to actually do stuff like this. One guy's Oz, one guy's UK. So probably would be okay. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind if someone invited me for something like that. But I'd have to see if I can arrange it with my schedule, you know? Because definitely I'm working, like I do have like a full-time job that I have to kind of work around, and I do try to spend, I do have to help out with my family and everything, and spend a lot of time with my kids and stuff, so I don't want to spend too long, like, I can't always just do whatever I want anytime, you know? Even today, like, when I stream in the morning on, like, this day, it's usually really dependent on basically, like, if my daughter's kind of ready to go, you know, like if she can get ready and be kind of satisfied, then I can start streaming. Last week, for example, I was super late for my stream because my daughter was like feeling a bit sick, and then I had to spend some time to help her out and stuff. So that was like that took up a lot more time than usual. So it really varies. My schedule is kind of like based on that. Like if that can work out, then everything else can work out. Let's punch this guy in the dick. Oh, I punched myself in the dick. Uh-oh. I have these games on Steam. Trust me, they're into many of the games you're into. I have seen battle mode stuff. I do like a lot of his videos. His videos are really good. I really like his video where he made on grand strategy games. He made a game on specifically like how you can kind of like approach grand strategy games and stuff like that. Ooh, I got beat up. Let's do one more chance. 75%, no arguments. Give me a little rest up. Okay, I'm going to save again because this guy's the toughest fight. And that time I only lost because I punched myself, so that's a little bit unfair. Let's try one last time. I'm ready to rumble. So I need to not beat myself in the head. You have some good optics. It's all G-Man, just a suggestion. You have some good optics on the modern gaming, indie, open source. I would be happy to do it if people invited me, but I don't know if I'm going to reach out for it. I mean, maybe I should try to contact other YouTubers more. It just, I'm not really treating YouTube as like a main thing. Like it's kind of just sort of a side hobby for me a little bit. Just because I like gaming. To be honest, it's almost like an excuse a little bit to play games and talk about like games and stuff for me a little bit. Obviously, I do get a little bit of money from like advertising, but it's not that much. It's not worth enough to actually commit for like a full-time job. But yeah, I wouldn't mind showing up on a podcast like a couple times, but I don't know if I could be commit to being a regular guest because like I can't really commit to a set time schedule that often. That's the main issue for me. Like I said, even for these streams, it always really depends on... What? What happened? I lost? What happened there? Winner is what? Means of knockout. What? He won? How did he win? He didn't do anything. That's ridiculous. What the heck was that? He won? What the heck was that? That was ridiculous. That's insane. He won, they didn't even fight yet. I'm gonna reload. That's insane. Okay, let's already... That's odd. This is so buggy. This game is so bugged. I didn't even fight him yet, and it already said I won. I lost. Oh well, that sucks. But yeah, speaking of strategy games, like I said, I am working on something talking about RTS specifically. And definitely when it comes to modern RTSs, like I said, I haven't seen Dawn of War yet. I don't know what it'll be like. If it's, I don't think it's out yet. It's not out yet, right? I've seen some stuff a little bit talking about it. But in terms of like modern RTS games, definitely Tempest Rising and Beyond All Reason are two games I really like. Those games are really fun. Tempest Rising I've been playing a bit recently, and also Beyond All Reason. I finally got my account validated, so I've been playing that a little bit too. I was waiting forever for them to validate my account, and then I found out you have to go on Discord and ask them to validate for you, which is a pain in the ass. I really hate using Discord. I hate everything being on Discord all the time. What is this? Okay, here's the fight, and I lose immediately. What the heck is that? Ah, you bugger. Come on, dude. That sucks. So I just instantly lose the fight? That sucks. Oh my god. Damn, dude. That sucks. That's so terrible. That's really, really disappointing. That really disappoints me that I can't just, Oh well. That's really shameful. Too bad. Now, I think I can go in the basement here and practice on their bags. I don't know. That sucks. That's so disappointing. That's so disappointing that I can't even finish that quest line because it's broken like that. Ah, boy. Oh, well. Not much you can really do. That kind of ruins my mood a little bit. I wanted to go in Reno and do that. That's a real shame. That's a big shame. Let's go gamble, I guess. I'll go gamble and make myself feel better. Did I invest in my skill points yet? I didn't. So I'm going to invest a little bit in gambling. Let's invest. Let's go gambling a little bit. I'm going to put some points into my unarmed skill. And also in speech, I think. Let's put a few points into our doctor skill as well. Okay, good. That's good. That's so disappointing. That makes me so disappointed that the game just does that. Ah, bro. Am I really gonna get screwed here? Oh no. I'm gonna lose all my money. Let's go to a different game. Let's go play like craps or something. Let's bet 25 maybe. So much for having max luck. What is this? Winner, you doubled your money. Okay, I'm gonna lose all my money. So much for gambling to make money. What the fuck's the point of 10 luck then? I got max luck, I got gambling skill. I'm just getting screwed here. Man, Vegas fucking sucks. Or Reno fucking sucks, whatever. Let's go talk to some of these guys then. Okay, let's say... Let's go talk to that old guy. I think there's some scam I can do with one of the machines, where if I kick him out, then he can, I can get his machine or something. So I think if I can use his machine, I can somehow get the win here. Let's try 5 here. Oh, I got something, right? Oh, I got a jackpot. Great. So I got a ton of money back, which is nice. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess he doesn't care. I thought he was going to shoot me, but I guess not. Let's go talk to some of these guys, see if we can do anything else. Oh, I have too low charisma to even do this. I'm good, just watch me go. I think I'm gonna fail this. My charisma is like 1. I think you have to have really high charisma for this to be good. Your mom was so fat when she fell over, she rocked herself to sleep trying to get up again. That was just awful. I don't know how you do it. You're actually worse than the regular. I don't think we'll be needing you again. Okay. I think you have to have really high charisma to make that work out. My charisma is in the toilet, so they're not going to care about that. Now, who can I go talk to get involved with these gangs? What can you tell me about the casino? Who are you? Casino's this. Alright, let's go around out here. Let's see if we can do any other kind of quests around. We can pick up some more drugs, maybe. Some more jet would be nice, actually. Let's pick up maybe one more. I'm still really peeved that I failed the boxing quest, that it just bugged out and didn't let me finish. That's really disappointing for me. It really bothers me. Because I like the boxing quest. And the fact that it doesn't work is so annoying. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go see what we can do. See if we can learn more about the families and stuff. I feel like my game is really bugged out because for some reason a lot of things are just not working. I probably do need to do a fresh reinstall of the whole thing, honestly. Okay, let's go see who I can actually talk to start doing some quests. Okay, never mind. Let's get out of here. Save game here. Now, who is the one who I can, like... I think it was the other club, right? What are you doing up here? Want a job? Let's see. Oh, they're probably going to kill me. Alright, then I'm leaving. Let's leave out of here. Let's go to the other bar. I think it's the, not the Shark Club, but the other one. Desperado. Let's go over there. I think that's the one where I can do the, meet the daughter of the leader, the gang leader. Let's go check it out. I wonder if I can find any shops as well. If I can find like a shop and buy something. Cat's paw. No, this is the Love House or whatever. What I really need is some armor, honestly. Oh no, this is the Mordino's club. So Shark Club is with the bishops, right? Use Mordino, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's any jobs we can do. See about the Mordino family. Reading, where's that? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so we can do this quest. Let's go meet Myron then. I think we should be able to go meet him now. Let's go see. I wonder if that's available now. He talks a little bit about it. We'll see if we can actually go find him now. I don't think so yet. I think we have to do some other quest to actually go find Myron. Oh yeah, we don't have it available yet, so that's fine. Let's go here. Let's go check out this one. I would like to see if I can meet Bishop's daughter. I think it's in Shark Club, somewhere in the back. I could probably meet her. I have to walk around a little bit and see where I can find her. I probably have to go upstairs, right? Let's go see. Oh, here she is. Let me save first, because I remember this is pretty bad. Let's go talk to her. Let's see. Are you as bored as I am? I've got jet in my room, not the crappy shit they give you in the dime store. You want to fly? Sure, let's go. Still not played this one, to my shame. I've got to my Endless 2 playlist for CRPGs, though I was a weirdo like that. Fallout Tactics, though, I had really fun with. Thank you for the donation. Actually, we were just talking about you as well. Someone mentioned about your podcast and your channel. I'm a big fan of your videos. I've seen a few of them about different kind of strategy games as well. I think we tend to like similar games. But thanks for the donation. And yeah, I do like a lot of CRPGs. This game is really bugged, though, to be honest. I think I really need to do a reinstall and maybe update some of my mods, specifically Restoration Patch, because I keep running into bizarre bugs. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm going to be in trouble as soon as I get out of here, because they're going to come kill me. Let's see, what's in here? Okay, let's take all these things she has. Let's take all her stuff. And let's see if we can sneak out of here. I'm going to take her alcohol, too. And this rope. Take all this stuff. Oh, we finally got some leather armor, which is great. That'll be amazing, because I'm sick of just running around in my vault suit. So at least we can have some kind of armor. Now, we just have to sneak out of here, because this is going to be very bad soon. I think we're going to get killed probably pretty quickly. So let me see if I can save up again and get out of here. Here we go. Now, can I turn on sneak? Let's see. I don't think so. I think I'm going to probably die as soon as I go in here. Because I do know I have to get out of here, and they're going to all be here ready to kill me. I believe so. Because he's going to ask, what are you doing with my daughter? Who are you? What the hell do you want? Oh, boy. Sorry, wrong room. Run for it. Okay, let's run before I get fucking killed. Oh, okay. They don't want to fight me, I guess. That's odd. Usually they will come and shoot you. This is very bizarre. That was really easy. Wow, that's odd. So normally what happens is they all come and try to kill you for sleeping with his daughter, but I guess it didn't work. It's like bugged or something, so they didn't kill me. So I was basically able to get out of there really, really easily, which is kind of stupid a little bit. But you mentioned Fallout Tactics. Fallout Tactics is another really fun game too. I would like to make a full video on it because it's interesting because it does have the kind of real-time combat compared to this turn-based that they do here, and it is pretty basic. It's like very basic for an RPG, but it is a really cool game. I would like to come back to that at some point. But I think I'll rather play that as a full video. Let's see if I can buy something. Where's the guy selling stuff? I think it's in the other half of town. Let's go over here. See if I can get some better armor and some other gear. Yeah, I think it's over here that there's some guy selling stuff. Let's go look this out. What is this? This is it, I think. Renesco's? Yeah, I think this is the guy I need to talk to. Okay, let's see if this guy's anything good for sale. Were you? What can we say? Place called Vault 15. Let's see. Okay, all right. Other questions? What can we say? Let's see what he has. Okay, let's see if he has anything for sale. I think I should be able to buy stuff from him, right? Let's see. What do you sell here? Let's see. What do you have in stock? See if I can get some better armor. We have some good health kits. So getting some drugs might be good too. First aid book. That would actually be nice. Let's see what he has. He doesn't really have much, to be honest. At least I can sell some of my stuff. Like cosmetics. Let's sell this. Sell the knife. I'm not going to use a knife. Sell the boxing gloves. What else is worth selling? Let's sell all this jerky. Thanks for the shout out. I still think these old Fallout games look so awesome graphically. You know what they do with this? What's good about a lot of these old games is they really nail direction, you know? Okay, let's sell a lot of this junk. See if I can get some money for it. Okay, good amount of money. We should be able to get a little bit more here. Let's buy some of these drugs from him. Let's give us a nice little boost. Pick up some mentats. Actually, buff out will be good. Let's get that. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Oh my god, my stream is still bugging out again. Okay, there we go. So that should be pretty good. Let's buy these drugs from this guy. Let's get out of here. Alright, so that's pretty good. Let's go check out some other areas then. I want to check around New Reno. I might have to end my stream soon. It's been quite a long time. Check this guy. Who's this? you drunk? Okay. Let's see what this guy can say for me. So most of this stuff is not very useful for me. Okay, I can snag some. Let's get this guy some alcohol. I just sold all my alcohol, so let's go buy some more and give it to him. Actually, comparing Fallout, if you guys ever play Arcanum, I think Arcanum has a really cool visual style. I mean, it does look really dirty. It has that kind of dirty look to it. Okay, let's barter with him. Let's buy some stuff. But I think it really nails that visual look of the kind of industrial world. It has a lot of the bright greens, but then those kind of like dirty browns when you go to like Tarrant or that. What's the other name of the other town? There's one town that's kind of like in ruins, Caledon or something. That looks very, very cool. They really get the visual style done well. And Arcanum is just a really good game in general, but it's also really fucking buggy and broken. I think there are some mods that can help it out a little bit, but I'm not aware of what they are right now. Last time I played Arcanum was a long time ago, and I remember having a lot of random, like, issues playing as well. Oh my god, come on, dude, move out of the way. There, push him out of the way. Okay, let's go back to this guy, give him beer and see what he does. Durnholm. Are you sure that was it? The one kingdom that lost the war against Tarrant. Was it Durnholm? I can't remember, to be honest. I haven't played in a while. Okay, let's see if I can give him some beer. There you go. Let's give him one. Let's ask him a little bit about these families. Alright, let's see here. Alright, just give me a little bit more information about the background, what's going on with the crime families and Vault City and so on. Okay, let's say Miss Bishop. Okay, let's continue on. Let's get out of here. Not much to say. He just gives you a little bit of background on the different families, so I already kind of know about it. Was it? Yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember the name, but I remember I really liked the look of Durnholm. I feel like it was done really well. It looked decrepit. It looked like a fallen kingdom, and I liked the knights too. Like all these knights being very haughty, but living in a fucking dump. I felt it suited the game really well. Oh, what happened here? Huh? Uh-oh. Now they're mad at me. What the fuck? So now apparently the bishops are pissed at me. Oh boy, I gotta get out of here then. I'm gonna get killed. Ah! Okay, I die instantly. Oh no, dude. Holy shit. I'm all about talking to other gamers. If you're coming on the pod sometime, just chatting, you're most welcome. I'd be definitely willing to come on if you guys have time, but like I said, I'd have to see if I can arrange things. Mostly when I do live stuff, like live streams, it's whenever I can have some time, arrange time with my family and stuff, you know? Because I'm usually kind of reliant on whenever I can, my wife can kind of watch the kids and stuff, and I can have a little bit of time to do something else. Which right now, usually on the kind of end of the week like this, it's a bit easier, but it really depends when I can arrange it. That's why sometimes my streaming time will jump around a lot, where I will do it kind of all different times of the week a little bit, because it's just whenever I can have some free time. Like even this week, I was planning to do it on Sunday, but it's just not gonna be possible. We're gonna have to go away on Sunday doing some stuff. Okay, now I lost my whole mission. I have to go all the way back here. Sorry, wrong room. Let's run for it. See, look at this. He doesn't become hostile, which is really odd. This game is so fucking bugged right now. Okay, Okay, whatever. So he's not hostile, but as soon as I enter and exit the map, he becomes hostile again. Which is really stupid. I don't know what's going on. I think it is just my game being bugged up a little bit. Let's save up again. Here, we'll save here. No problems, man. I know how it is. Definitely if I can come on, like if you guys have time, I wouldn't mind coming on, sure. Definitely on weekends and kind of at this time of the day, it's a little bit easier to arrange. But I wouldn't mind coming on sometime if you guys are welcome me on, you know. I mostly play like a lot of strategy games anyway. Strategy games and like RPGs, basically, are all I really play. So I don't really know much else about anything besides those, you know? What's this music? It's just the Fallout soundtrack, to be honest. My game is so bugged. It's having all these weird problems. So I just have the Fallout soundtrack, Fallout 2 soundtrack playing in the background from YouTube right now. So not much else going on. Because you can hear there's no sound in the game itself. It's because maybe you guys can hear sound. I can't hear anything, to be honest. I don't know if you guys can. But my sound in the game is just like borked right now. Okay, so these guys hate me now. Let's go check out the other family that's over here. The Walkers or whatever they are. I forgot their name. The kind of like goody two-shoes family. Yeah, thanks. Very good. I would definitely be happy to come on, and I'm going to keep making more kind of videos related to this sort of stuff going forward anyways. Like I mentioned before, I'm working on a video now focusing on RTS games, specifically kind of where our RTS games have come from and where I think they're going, and looking at a few games, recent games that I appreciate, that I like, you know? I think the main ones I mentioned earlier in the stream were Beyond All Reason and Tempest Rising. There's two fairly new RTS games that I quite like. I've been playing Tempest Rising a lot lately, and it's really good. The Rights, yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Can I even join them? Oh, uh-oh. All right, okay. See, look at this. This is really bugged, right? Like, he just attacked me, but he didn't attack me. I think this game is fucked. Like, this game is really fucked, to be honest. All of the triggers are not working, or not working properly. Because, look, he said he was going to attack me, and then, like, nothing happened. Very, very weird. I think I may end the stream. This is a little bit disappointing that my game is so fucked up. Like, all these triggers are not working. I think I would have to do a full reinstall and really go through all the mods I have installed, because it seems like a lot of things are just not working out. It could also be because my system is a bit more modern. I was playing this on a really old PC before, running a much older version of Debian. Now, this is a fully, like, up-to-date version, so maybe it's not working out. What is this? I love Beyond No Reason. It is really good. I like Beyond No Reason a lot. I do hope they can expand the scenarios a little bit more too, but just as a pure online experience, it's really fun. I love the 8v8 kind of gameplay. I think I will end the stream here though. I'm really disappointed that this game is so buggy and not working out. I bet you I'm gonna get shot now when I go close to these guys. Or maybe not, I don't know. Apparently not. So their reactions are really weird. Sometimes they're mad at me, and sometimes they're not. Oh well. Either way, I think I'm going to end off here. This is a little bit disappointing that this game is so, like, borked a little bit. But whatever. It was good talking to you guys. I enjoyed talking a lot about some different things, you know, some of the topics and stuff like that. But either way, guys, I'll see you again next time. And like I said, I will have another video coming out pretty soon. I'm just working on it in the meantime. But I'll see you guys again next time. So goodbye, guys.